What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We're back at it again with another how-to video, guys. So today, as you guys read in the title, the video is gonna be about how to travel on a budget, guys. I hope you guys watch this till the end. I hope it's useful for you all. So guys, I'm not gonna be doing this video alone. In fact, I've got my man Alan over here, travel partner, bro.
So guys, today's video is like basically, a few months back we did a trip to New York. And if you know us, we like to keep the budget tight.
That is true,
like
that
really
is true.
tight.
Not like we like to, we have to.
Like we have to. So like today we're gonna talk about how we did it, like in the cheapest way possible, how to travel. Basically.
Exactly, guys. So this video is basically gonna be like a budget planner for your travel.
So guys, by the end of this video, you will actually notice that it's not really, expensive to travel if you know how to use your money wisely. So guys, before we start the video, you need to make sure you have 6 months of validity left on your passport, okay? And you will need to have 3 months on your UAE visa left, right?
So guys, as he said, that is the first thing you all have to check out. And before, for us, in fact, when we traveled, we both had already had our US visas, right? So this is gonna be the first thing you're gonna be spending on before making a travel. So if you're traveling to the US, you need to make sure you need to get your visa sorted out maybe 3 to 4 months in advance. And one try takes around 600 dirhams, right? So just make sure you get it on the first try and you'll just be down with 600 dirhams, and this visa lasts for around 10 years. So guys, once you get your visa sorted out, the next thing you're obviously gonna look for is the tickets, right? So now when you're taking a ticket from Dubai to the US, there are many ways to go. So obviously you're gonna want the cheapest and the best deal, right? So the best site to do this, or the app to do this, I'm gonna put it on the site. It's called tajawal.com, or you can just download the app and get it too. So as we see over here, the cheapest one is to go through Russia, which costs around 2,600 dirhams. And right now the Emirates ticket shows a bit higher, but when we went, it was almost the same, right? So if you're getting it in almost the same price, always go with Emirates because it's a direct flight. And obviously it's Emirates, so it's much better.
Visa done, you got your tickets done. Now you're there, right? So what do you want to do after now? You got to stay somewhere, right? You got 3 options, guys. So first is the hotel. Second is Airbnb. Third is, you could stay with someone you know, or a hostel, right? So for us, if you watch the vlogs, there was like someone we had to stay with. We shared an apartment with her, right? So for us, it was kind of short, but it's actually cheap if you go through Airbnb. So per person, per night, it'll be around 70 dirhams. So in a week, that's like 500 dirhams, right? So that's like the cheapest way you can go about this, other than a hotel.
So guys, after all this, another added expense I just want to tell you guys in the middle is going to be, if you're flying in the winter time like we did, you'll have to buy a bit of jackets and like winter clothes, But honestly, if you're going at this time, the weather is beautiful, so 0 expense on that. So guys, when you land, this is not just for the America, wherever you go, the first thing you'll need is Google Maps on your phone. So make sure before you go, you guys download this thing called the offline maps. It's very easy, just check it on Google. Do that before you go, because if you don't, you will need data for this to work. And for data, you obviously will need a SIM over there. So when we went, we really didn't need that because we had friends who were staying there, so we just used their hotspot. But yeah, as to what I've heard, do not take the SIM from the airport because it's very overpriced. So make sure you go out into the streets and then get your SIM because it'll be much cheaper. And apart from this, guys, the currency, obviously you'll have to exchange it. But for us, what we didn't carry much cash because we used our Live card. So if you guys live in Dubai, you obviously know about the Live card by Emirates MBD. It worked properly, guys. It works everywhere. It's beautiful. So no worries about that. Just make sure you carry some sort of credit card or debit card just to be safe.
So guys, once we get there, you want to travel everywhere here and there, right? So the cheapest way you can go about this is Uber, Lyft and all that. But what we did was we took a $30 weekly pass. So this is like the metro line, right? This is pretty much accessible to most of the tourist attractions. So like we had a pretty good time using that. So yeah, that's $30 for 1 week. And another thing is that you could keep like 200 dirhams, just for transportation. You could split it up with your friends, and that's what we did.
So guys, I don't know how many of you have seen our vlogs. So if you haven't seen our vlogs from New York, I will link that down in the description. Make sure to check it out. So yeah, as you guys have seen, we went to a lot of tourist attractions. So for those kind of tourist attractions which actually have tickets, you gotta bring in some money for that, because honestly you're going all the way there. It's pretty bad if you come back here without going. I'd say, so according to me, guys, I think around like 300 to 400 dirhams if you take from here for that. it is more than enough.
So guys, all the major expenses on this trip, like, you know, is done complete. Okay, so now there are two main things: shopping and food, right? So when we went, we prioritized food over shopping because, like, you know, we just wanted to try all that. So that is pretty much subjective. That depends on you how much you want to carry about for shopping and food. When we went, we took around 1,000 dirhams just for food alone, right? Like I said, we prioritized food over shopping.
So yeah, guys, we went for fine dining, but we also tried the local food over there, which comes for super cheap. Like hot dog was what? $1? $1. Yeah, I don't remember, man. It was super cheap, but it's super tasty. But also we did go for fine dining because we didn't do any shopping, right? So kept on putting the prices, and as you guys saw, it was less than 5,000 dirhams, right? And that is, I think, when you talk about like a trip to the US, you expect a lot more. But I think we did it for pretty cheap.
So guys, you know what to do now. Like, we've reached the end of this video. It's sad, I know, but like, share and subscribe. Guys, we're on our road to 7K, guys.
We know it, man. We know it.
Hit that button.
I'm sorry we say this at the end of every video, and maybe it gets annoying, but honestly, man, it means a lot to us. Please do that. Please hit the like button. And if you've stayed till here, bro, subscribe button. So you have to, Banta, boss. You have to, man. Come on. So anyway, guys, see you all next video. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm ABX. This is Alan. Until next time, guys. Peace out.